So at first, when I first came on social media, I thought, especially because I'm a coach and a trainer, I thought, oh, well, I got to be extremely professional. I got to talk in my customer service voice because if I don't, they not going to rock with me like that. And then eventually one day I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to continue to do this shit if I can't be myself. So I was like, my tribe is going to find me. Whoever like it, whoever don't. And when I went viral off of a home leg and glute workout, so I said, okay, I got to figure out a way to make money off of this. Because a lot of people there go viral and the first thing they think of, they just worried about telling everybody, oh, I'm viral. I'm like, fuck all that. I want to get the money from it and also coach people, so.
Man, it was. A couple of people didn't know. I mean, he got, what, 1.5 million on TikTok?
Mm-hmm, yep.
Over 500,000 on Instagram?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a lot of people, but that's not everybody.
Yeah, it ain't everybody. It ain't everybody.
But, so with that being said, you want to go ahead and just tell people who you are real quick?
Yes, my actual name is Rajay, all right? But everybody knows me from my fitness profile, which is Deathstroke Fitness. I'm an online fitness coach for women. Also, I guess you could say personal trainer coach. I like coach better in my personal opinion. But yeah, that's what I do. I've been doing that I've been in the online fitness field for probably about like three and a half years now. But as far as like coaching wise, I've been doing that for a little minute. Been doing that for a while.
And so as one of the most popular creators, I wanted to make sure you were represented here because obviously with AI and things are, moving super, super fast, I wanted to just, before we even get into the next segment where we're going to be talking about ads and pushing content through ads, with Don is going to talk about, I wanted to just have a quick conversation about your journey. And real quick, tell us because you got up there, just for you guys that don't know, I first saw his content. He gets up there in his kitchen, and he used to be in the kitchen, now he's everywhere. But he used to get transitions, and I know we talked a little bit earlier about hooks and doing all these creative things with editing, but you didn't do none of that. You were just yourself. You want to talk about how you did that?
To be honest, I feel like the reason why it worked is because in my personal opinion, there's a lack of authentic people on social media nowadays. So when people see that you are your authentic self, like prime example, those of y'all who don't know my content, I curse a lot. You know what I'm saying, to be real.
By the way, you can curse here, just so you know.
Oh shit, well, I curse a whole damn lot. And this is my actual personality though. It's not like I'm just being, you know what I'm saying, I'm not performing it, like it's really me. So at first, when I first came on social media, I thought, especially because I'm a coach and a trainer, I thought, oh, well, I got to be extremely professional. I got to talk in my customer service voice because if I don't, they not going to rock with me like that. And then eventually one day I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to continue to do this shit if I can't be myself. So I was like, my tribe is going to find me. Whoever like it, whoever don't. And when I did that, I enjoyed my content way more. I got way more clicks, way more, you know what I'm saying? Way more support. And my page blew up when I started just simply being myself. And I built a strong, you know what I'm saying? A strong community behind that. So I think that was one of the biggest reasons is like, sometimes people want to see that. They don't want to see the influencer shit because everybody wants to be an influencer instead of just being themselves. And it's like, your people gonna find you if you just, you know what I'm saying? Like be relatable and just be your damn self,
Facts. Something interesting that a lot of people don't get with you is that you have a
coach about 340 women across the world right now, about 340.
And so just talk about how that works because most people will just see content out there. They just see you put content. Like, what is the process where people go and get signed up for your program?
So basically, you'll click on my page, whether it's TikTok, Instagram. You're gonna go to a landing page. It's gonna tell you what I do, who I am, show you some transformations, all of that good shit. You're gonna fill out a form so I can know what you're trying to achieve, what you're trying to do. And then my team, my assistant, or my other team is gonna reach out to you and figure out how we can get you situated and get you, set up as far as like payment options, all of these other things. So of course, when you click on that, that's how I get my leads. That's how I get your names, I get your emails and everything like that because the email list is very fucking important because your social media might go down one day. So you need every single person's email that you can get, you know what I'm saying? So I have everybody's email list over the past like 3.5, 4 years, everybody. So then, like I said, they reach out to you, give you that phone call, stuff like that, set you up, give you the payment options, and then we get you on board with the program. And then after that, that is when I will reach out to you or one of my assistant coaches reach out to you because obviously I'm one person. I can't coach 340 plus women. You know what I'm saying? About myself. I just can't do it. I wish I could. That would be great, but I can't. So that's basically how it works in the, in a nutshell.
And so that's in itself goes to some of the stuff Side Hustle was talking about earlier. And like when it
that process, like I want to say maybe, it had to be like close to a year after my first video blew up. After my first one blew up, I figured out a way myself to basically set up a glute program is what it was. It was like a PDF kind of thing. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. All I knew was I went viral off of a home leg and glute workout. So I said, okay, I got to figure out a way to make money off of this. Because a lot of people there go viral and the first thing they think of, they just worried about telling everybody, oh, I'm viral. I'm like, fuck all that. I want to get the money from it and also coach people. So I had to figure out a way. So I went to my little apartment complex, little computer lab, put some little shit together, you know what I'm saying? Something just basic, you know what I mean? So I could just send it out, and I sold it for really, really cheap. I think it was like $30, but it was like an 8-week glute program that they could follow and stuff like that. And I was selling that shit like crazy, bro. I was just, because it was viral, you know what I'm saying? I was going viral, so you get that traction for weeks and weeks, sometimes months. So that was how I first did it, and then that's when I got in contact with my assistant, who's still my assistant to this day. He reached out to me through social media. He kind of has helped guide me through, getting the actual system set up to where it's, more professional now.
So right now, do you use any AI tools or have you started?
Do it all myself.
Okay. And do you think that with AI, do you feel AI at all is a threat to what you do at all? Or how do you feel about it? Like, what's your opinion on it?
No, I don't think it's a threat. Mainly just because me personally, I feel like I'm so good at my craft. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, so I ain't really.
Go ahead.
I don't really consider it a threat myself. You know what I'm saying? But do I feel like it could be a threat for some people? Hell yeah.
See, I'm leading you in a way because it's something that I talked about earlier. I was saying that if you have a personal brand and people rock with you, you're going to stand out through this wave that's coming, right? Because people can make all the, put something in ChatGPT and make an image and make these cartoons and all that, but it's still not you.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. I wasn't. I mean, don't get me wrong, after I see like what was the little screen that they got? Like where people could work out in front of the damn screen.
Oh,
like,
you talking about the one I posted?
The one
you
you posted.
You going after
like,
my sponsor?
When I seen shit, nah.
But no, So like you said, it's a the funny thing is about it, I look at it two ways. The virtual fitness trainer that I was promoting, right? I was like, okay, yes, it's virtual and yes, it's not a real person. But I look at it like even what Peloton does, which is still a personal brand, a personal trainer. So instead of it being just a fake person, I want that avatar to be you. So it's an avatar of you that I'm like boxing with, or you're coaching me, whatever, and it's in front of me. So it might not be you. So right now you do online coaching with what, live and videos?
No. I don't do any everything I do is like you get your meal plan, workout plan. Obviously we talk all day long.
Yeah.
We do like Zoom meetings, but we don't do Zoom workouts now.
So let's say, so the only time they really get class with you is with Only M's in person?
Yes. I used to do my Only M's class twice a week for my online clients, but then I got to a point to where it was like, first of all, I went through an injury, so that's when that stopped. But one of the other main reasons is because I didn't want it to, I guess, get like watered down. I want to keep it exclusive. So therefore, when I do have it, people are like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And I do it too much, people going to be like, nah, I haven't been in that shit like every week, bro. It's cool.
I would say this. By the way, does anybody have a quick question? Anybody have a question? Okay, hold on. You got a question over here.
I'm not going to say, I don't want to say no. I want to say, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to say never. I might later on down the road, but as of right now, me personally, I like to do things manually. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm one of them like, maybe I might get old. I might get older and be one of them like, nah, I'm gonna stay stuck in my ways. But nah, as of right now, I don't see myself changing over. But I mean, one day maybe I will. Who knows?
What apps do you use to edit? What apps?
I use CapCut for everything. Most of the time. I ain't tried the little Instagram editor they got yet. I haven't tried that yet, but I use CapCut for everything.
Yeah, that was one of the things we mentioned earlier, actually, was CapCut, because there's tools in CapCut, so even without even trying, you're doing it, right? So like there's edits in there, there's transitions, even do you put captions on your stuff sometime?
Yes, all the time, yeah.
And so that's in a way, automation, because it's taking your audio already and transcribing it and then putting it on there.
True.
So even without trying, it's going to be something you're going to do naturally.
Facts.
But I'll say this, because I know we got to move on. Is there any other thing you would think of that you would tell people who are fearful of putting content out there about just being themselves? Because like you talked about, you were just real natural, right?
If you go to the very bottom of my page, my voice was really, really low. It was like, yeah, da, 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 da. But as I got more comfortable with doing it, my tone got higher and higher and higher, and it became so easy. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I would say. You just got to keep doing it consistently, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because you always going to be the biggest critic of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you always going to look at yourself like, oh, that's not good enough, it's not good enough. Just put the shit up there. You know what I'm saying? The second thing is, damn, I lost my train of thought. The second thing is basically just try not to get so caught up in the numbers of things. If it don't pop off immediately, it ain't supposed to. You don't go to a new job and automatically be, you know what I'm saying, the top of the top. Sometimes you got to work your way up, shit like that. It's going to happen. It ain't going to happen overnight. Do not post only when you feel like it. Post even when you don't feel like it. The same things go for the gym.
Now we're preaching.
You know what I'm saying? Post even when you don't feel like it every day, especially if you own a damn business. You cannot have a business in today's world and talk about, well, I don't do that social media stuff. You ain't got no choice. Whether you like it or not, you ain't got no choice. Because if not, you're going to fall behind the pack. You got to do it. You got to do it. And yeah, those are the main things. But y'all have seen people shop with people who they know got bad products because they like the person. Y'all have also seen it with people who got good products who don't get no business because they might not like the person. So people gonna rock with you if they like your personality and if they can connect with you and stuff like that. So that's why they do need to hear your voice instead of just posting, you know, the cute, flashy, you know, shop with me or whatever y'all do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Perfect example. I'm not going to Target right now. Just saying, not going to Target right now. But so by the way, so I know we're gonna close, but you're gonna be hanging around for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Round of applause for him, because trust me, he drove in for this. You want to tell people where you drove in from?
Thank you, y'all. I drove in from Greensboro, North Carolina. That's where I live at. That's where I grew up.
This morning,
right
he called me at 6 a.m., said I'm on the way. So
I really was late. I was supposed to be up earlier than that, but you know, I was bullshitting. I ain't gonna lie. That was my fault.
Oh, you have a question? Okay.
Have you ever felt like Instagram fell out of love with you, and how did you pivot?
No, not yet, but I will tell you this, honestly, I always have that thought in the back of my head. Because, you know, everybody love you when you know, when shit going good, but then the first time something, you know what I'm saying? Something might come out, whatever, and then people like, you know, they come at you. So I've thought about that, and to be honest, I laced like twice, and they shadow banned my page. So then I had to start posting on Instagram, and then my assistant was like, you should have been posting on there. So don't just get stuck on that one platform, because that one platform can be gone tomorrow, and then you're gonna be out of luck. So post on everything across the board, so you make sure you got, you know, you good to go. And that email list. Don't forget the email list.
Email list for sure, because a couple of people that I know recently, like probably at least 6 people I know in the last few months have lost their Instagram account, and it's like, what am I do now? How do I reach these people? So definitely email list. Anybody got another question while we're waiting for Don to get mic'd up? We got time for one more question. When Don comes up, he's definitely gonna hit on something you just said. Like, there is no taking a break when you have a business. So running these ads, he's gonna tell you in a second, like, if you can't have a business and not have an ad running all the time, even if it's $1 a day, like, you have to be putting something out there to not just forcing yourself to put the organic content out there. You need to have a real campaign that's running all times. And you might increase the budget, bring it down, but he's gonna talk about that in a second. Mm-hmm. We got one more question over here from Teresa.
Hello, triggered your mind to be like, okay, now I can really show myself and be more comfortable and to do it. Did you do anything specific to really become more comfortable on camera and to show your personality?
Oh man, that's a good question. I don't think I did anything differently. It's just that I just got more comfortable as I did it more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really switch up too much. Like, obviously I tried different forms of content, like workout videos versus like just talking videos versus like other things, but it was just me consistently doing it. You know what I'm saying? I got better at it over time, and I got more comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually your supporters or your followers are going to turn into like your little like it's almost like it's your audience. So it's like they kind of like your family for real. They like your homies, you know what I'm saying? You talking to them every day, you know what I'm saying? You might be like, man, look, let me tell you how this bullshit happened to me, man. Somebody cut me off, man, hit my car, da-da-da-da-da. Like, you know, they turn in a little, you know, and they like to feel, they like to feel that love. They like to be brought into your personal life. I ain't telling them no crazy shit now, you know, but, you know, keep it at a, you know, but y'all grown. Like,
So that's what we're going to be here with us. We're going to have Q&A after this last segment. So we appreciate you coming up here, bro.
of course, appreciate you having me, dog. Yes, sir. Thank you, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
And so everybody can take 2, 3